All right, so now that we've reviewed the concept of critical thinking, creative thinking, and problem solving, let's take a look at how we can bring this all together. So the three of them work together as a process. First, we use critical thinking, then creative thinking, and then problem solving to come to a conclusion. In critical thinking, we reflect, question, analyze, and evaluate. We look at a situation, a topic, or a problem and think about our connections to it. Why is it a problem? Think of those questions that were presented in the critical thinking concepts presentation to help guide your analysis. You're going to analyze things. So look at what other people have done that has been similar and evaluate those processes to see if it will be part of your conclusion. So in critical thinking, we look at a problem or a situation and we reflect, question, analyze, and evaluate. Analyze and evaluate can be about the situation itself or evidence, research, resources that can help us come to a conclusion regarding our situation. Then, with our situation, especially if it's a problem, we want to change something up. So, what can we do? What can we create or innovate to solve this problem? Using our reflections and evaluations, we can hypothesize what changes can be made and what can work and what doesn't. We can take pieces of information from various elements and put them together to do our own thing. We can hypothesize and infer based on other evidence what may be a good solution. And we can create that solution to create a conclusion. But in the end, we still have to solve the problem. And this gets a little more logistics. So we want to look back at the initial situation or problem at this stage and realize, does what we're doing provide purpose? Does it solve the situation? We're going to apply logic. Will it work? So if you're trying to overhaul a whole department in, maybe the school you're working at and you don't have a budget, well, it's probably not going to work. So look at things logistically. And then look at how they can be implemented or call to action. What strategic steps can be taken to make your idea and your what was once a hypothesis actually reality? So let's walk through a example situation. So let's pretend it is your task to build online student engagement to campus activities. Well, let's start off by thinking critically. So why are online students not participating in campus activities? Well, probably due to their schedule, or the time they are on campus is very limited, or it's difficult with travel to get to campus. So identifying why they're not participating helps us figure out, all right, we need to do something that's a little bit different than holding an event on campus. But we also want to look at what activities are they participating in currently outside of campus. So what are things that really intrigue them? Because online student campus activities are a little different. You got to really get them interested. So what are people interested in? And what activities can be done online? If there's no way we can really get a decent amount of online students on campus, what can we do that is similar to an online class, where they can hop online and participate and work at their own, participate on their own schedule? And what's the best way to communicate to online students? If you have this fantastic idea, in order to get student engaged with this campus activity, we need to know how to reach out to them and really connect. And also, why is this important? So if we can't find value in what we're trying to solve, chances are others aren't. So finding that value really gives you a purpose as to what you're doing and why you're doing it. So next, we'll think creatively. What are some things that are popular and can be done online? Well, there's online gaming tournaments. You could hold a virtual scavenger hunt using a platform like a social media network such as Pinterest. And what's really popular are virtual 5Ks, where students, no matter where they are, participate in a 5K run, and they post pictures and their time to share their success. So we've got some creative ideas here, but how do we make these happen? How can we build out these plans and ideas and hypothesize a strategic plan on making them happen? And then we come to the problem solving, the making it happen stage. Create a proposal and a strategic plan that logically shows how this can be accomplished. So let's say we go with the virtual 5K. You can easily use Student Life on social media platforms that students are already engaged in and already following, and students can share their videos and pictures of their run. And you can leave the event open for an entire week to accommodate online student schedules, and don't just limit it to online students, open it to the whole campus. So students who are on campus a lot and students who aren't always on campus still have a chance to interact and participate in a student activity. So we've looked at creative, critical, and problem solving. And they're all part of a process and they all lead into each other. So I hope this was informative, and I hope this application and this process can help you with your creative challenges.